Hello and welcome to Istanbul. In this video, we will show you how to spend 4 amazing days
exploring its historic landmarks, colorful neighborhoods, and delicious cuisine.
So let's get started.
Day 1. We will start with the Asian side of Istanbul, which is less touristy but equally charming.
Start your day with a visit to the Kadikoy district, a lively and cosmopolitan area that is known for its cafes, bars, restaurants, and markets. Kadikoy is also a hub for art and culture, where you can find street art, galleries, theaters, and bookstores. For breakfast, try some of the Turkish delicacies, such as menemen, a scrambled egg dish with tomatoes and peppers, or börek, a pastry filled with cheese, spinach, or meat.
After breakfast, take a walk along the Moda coast, a scenic promenade that offers a view of the Old City and the Marmara Sea. You can also stop by the Moda Park, a green oasis with a playground, a skate park, and a tea garden. Next, hop on a bus or a taxi and head to the Kuzgunchik district, a quaint and colorful neighborhood that is full of character and charm. Kuzgunchik is a melting pot of different religions and ethnicities, where you can find mosques, churches, synagogues, and cemeteries, as well as cute houses, cafes, and shops.
Kuzgunchik is also a great place to experience the local life and atmosphere of Istanbul. For lunch, head to the Üsküdar district, another historic and vibrant area on the Asian side. Üsküdar is famous for its mosques, especially the Mirima Sultan Mosque, which was built by Sinan for the daughter of Suleiman the Magnificent. The mosque has a striking silhouette and a beautiful interior, decorated with tiles and calligraphy. Üsküdar is also a good place to try some of the seafood dishes, such as mussels, calamari, or fish stew. In the afternoon, take a ferry back to the European side and visit the Dolmabahce Palace, the last residence and office of the Ottoman sultans and the first president of Turkey, Mustafa Kemal Ataturk. The palace is a stunning example of European and Ottoman architecture, with lavish rooms, halls, and gardens. The palace also has a museum that displays the personal belongings and memorabilia of Ataturk, who died here in 1938. End your day with a sunset cruise on the Bosphorus, where you can enjoy the views of the city and the water, as well as a dinner and a show of Turkish music and dance. Day 2. Today, we will see Istanbul from the water and explore more of the European side. And start with a day cruise on the Bosphorus to enjoy and mesmerize palaces, mosques, bridges, and mansions along the way, as well as the outstanding and beautiful Rumeli Fortress, and the stand alone, in the middle of the water, the Maiden's Tower. The cruise will also give you a sense of the diversity and dynamism of Istanbul. After the cruise, head to the Spice Bazaar, one of the oldest and most colorful markets in Istanbul. Here you can find a variety of spices, herbs, nuts, dried fruits, teas, and sweets, as well as souvenirs and handicrafts. The Spice Bazaar is also a great place to experience the sights, smells, and sounds of Istanbul's commerce and culture. For lunch, try some of the street food options, such as simit, a sesame bread ring, or balik ekmek, a fish sandwich. In the afternoon, visit the Süleymaniye Mosque, the largest and most majestic mosque in Istanbul. The mosque was built by the famous architect Sinan in the 16th century, and is considered one of his masterpieces. The mosque has a harmonious and elegant design, both inside and outside, and offers a panoramic view of the city. Next, walk to the Grand Bazaar, the largest and oldest covered market in the world. The Grand Bazaar has more than 4,000 shops, selling everything from carpets, jewelry, ceramics, leather, and antiques, to clothes, books, and electronics. The Grand Bazaar is also a maze of alleys, courtyards, and domes, where you can get lost and discover hidden gems. Bargaining is expected and part of the fun, so don't be shy to haggle for the best price. End your day with a visit to the Galata Tower, a medieval stone tower that stands on a hill overlooking the city. The tower was built by the Genoese in the 14th century, and has been used as a watchtower, a prison, a fire station, and an observatory. Today, the tower is a popular tourist attraction, where you can enjoy a 360-degree view of Istanbul from the top. You can also watch a whirling dervish show, a traditional Sufi dance that symbolizes the connection between the human and the divine. Day 3. Today, we will visit the Sultanahmet district,
also known as the Old City, where you will find most of Istanbul's iconic attractions. Start your day with a visit to the Hagia Sophia, one of the most impressive buildings in the world. This former church and mosque is now a museum that showcases the stunning architecture and mosaics of different civilizations. Next, walk across the street to the Blue Mosque, another masterpiece of Islamic art and design. The mosque gets its name from the blue tiles that adorn its interior walls and domes. Don't forget to dress modestly and remove your shoes before entering the mosque. After admiring the Blue Mosque, head to the Basilica Cistern, an underground reservoir that dates back to the 6th century. The cistern is filled with water and hundreds of columns, some of which have interesting carvings, such as the Medusa heads. The cistern also has a mysterious and romantic atmosphere, enhanced by the dim lighting and the music. For lunch, try some of the local specialties, such as kebabs, lentil soup, or baklava, at one of the many restaurants and cafes in the area. In the afternoon, visit the Topkapi Palace, the former residence and seat of power of the Ottoman sultans. The palace is a complex of buildings, courtyards, and gardens, where you can see the lavish lifestyle and treasures of the Ottoman Empire. Don't miss the harem, where the sultan's wives and concubines live, and the treasury, where you can see the famous Topkapi dagger and the spoonmaker's diamond. End your day with a relaxing stroll in the Gulhane Park, the oldest public park in Istanbul, and enjoy the views of the Bosphorus Strait. Day 4. On the fourth and final day, we will visit some of the local neighborhoods on the European side, where you can see the modern and trendy side of Istanbul. Start your day with a visit to the Besiktas district, a lively and youthful area that is home to many students, artists, and sports fans. Besiktas is also a shopping and entertainment hub, where you can find many boutiques, malls, cinemas, and clubs. For breakfast, try some of the famous simit from the Simit Saray, a chain of bakeries that specialize in this Turkish snack. After breakfast, take a bus or a taxi and head to the Arnavutköy district, a charming and picturesque neighborhood that is known for its wooden houses and fish restaurants. Arnavutköy is a great place to take photos and enjoy the views of the Bosphorus and the bridges. You can also visit the Rumeli Fortress, a 15th century castle that was built by the Ottomans to conquer Constantinople. The fortress has a museum that displays the weapons and artifacts from the siege, as well as a panoramic terrace that offers a view of the city. For lunch, head to the Cihangir district, a bohemian and trendy area that is popular among expats, writers, and celebrities. Cihangir has a relaxed and creative vibe, with many cafes, bars, restaurants, and galleries. You can find a variety of cuisines here, from Turkish, to Italian, to Mexican, to Thai. You can also visit the Museum of Innocence, a novel-inspired museum that showcases the love story and the everyday life of Istanbul in the 20th century. In the afternoon, visit the Cukurcuma district, a vintage and antique paradise that is full of shops, stalls, and markets. Cukurcuma is a treasure trove of old and new items, from furniture, to books, to clothes, to jewelry. You can spend hours browsing and bargaining here, and find some unique and quirky souvenirs. End your day with a visit to the Taksim Square, the heart and soul of Istanbul. Taksim Square is a symbol of the city's history, culture, and politics, and a place where you can join the crowds and feel the pulse of the city. You can also find many shops, restaurants, bars, and clubs around the square, where you can enjoy the nightlife and entertainment of Istanbul. If you are looking for a more traditional and authentic experience, you can also visit the Istiklal Street, a pedestrian avenue that runs from Taksim Square to the Galata Tower. Istiklal Street is a cultural and historical center, where you can find many old buildings, churches, consulates, and museums, as well as modern cafes, cinemas, and bookstores. You can also hop on the nostalgic tram that runs along the street. Or visit the Flower Passage, a 19th century arcade that houses many restaurants and pubs. Istiklal Street is also a popular spot for street performers, artists, and activists, who add to the lively and diverse atmosphere of the street. And that's it for our 4-day Istanbul adventure. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful for planning your trip to this amazing city. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel videos. See you next time.